Good morning there, chatters. Welcome aboard. Good to see you all here for more of Call to Arms Gates of Hell Ostfront. This game is amazing. Call to Arms Gates of Hell is on sale on Steam, like with most games right now with the Steam summer sale going on. But it's one of my favorite and yours too. People come in all the time and ask if we're going to play it again. And of course we are. And that time is now. I also recently put out a video on the channel just kind of mentioning that there was a beta going on for this game. So we're taking an early look, or a beta look, at the upcoming update that will be out soon. You can find more information on Steam on this one if you'd like to get into the beta yourself. We're going to be playing some Conquest mode today because the beta has a lot to do with the Conquest mode, but there are some other overall changes to the game and its maps, like, for example, I think the Western European maps that have snowbanks near the edges of roads now have destructible snowbanks, so it's kind of like destroyable cover. That wasn't a thing before. The Eastern European maps, or like the Eastern Front maps, apparently didn't have that, so there isn't any snowbanks that are destroyable there, at least made from the devs. But it'll make those maps destroyable, so I guess anybody who has like a mod or something, if it uses those maps, will be destructible. Anyway, keep in mind that everything in this game is also multiplayer. The single-player campaign is also a co-op campaign. There's tons of co-op missions from the community, and also, it's a PvP game that also has PvE. I'd say it's more of a PvP game. I mean, there's so many more options for PvP stuff, like just a huge amount of modded like missions and stuff of different versions of like D-Day and specific battles for D-Day, like Pegasus Bridge and Market Garden stuff, and North Africa mods. People put in like even Modern Warfare mods for it too, which is like you could play Call to Arms, which is a game from 2015, which is out before this one that has to do with modern stuff, or you could play like a mod for Call to Arms Gates of Hell Ostfront, which is a World War II game that people have then modded to be like a modern war game. Or you could just, it's crazy. There's so much content to this game. It's like the city skylines of World War II games. Like there's just an insane amount of little mods for everything. It's good stuff. Alrighty, we're going to go into the Conquest mode. There's been some changes to it then to apparently make it more fluid. There's a whole list of patch notes and stuff about that. But basically they're trying to make the Conquest mode is fun, but it's really like, it takes a lot of effort to like get it set up. It's kind of like a spreadsheet simulator and kind of honestly boring at the start for a while. But the game itself is fun, but getting prepared to do a Conquest takes a while. But apparently there's some changes, so maybe it's not so bad now. So we'll go ahead and create ourselves a Conquest. And let's see, we can do... Wow, that's cool. You can play as everybody as a Conquest mode now. So the Commonwealth, Germany, USSR. Oh boy, Germany's got the most options. They could play against everybody, even Finland. And the USSR. Or wait. Finland, Eastern Europe, Ostfront. Oh, I see. Oh. There's DLCs that bring in more maps too. Like there's a Finnish DLC. So if you have that, then you can also do Eastern Europe plus the Talvisota maps. Okay. And then you can play as Finland too, right? Yeah, okay. Versus the Soviet Union. So there's some historical lock to it, though. Although... Wait, USA Finest Hour and Liberation maps. Oh, okay, that's cool. So the Finest Hour DLC brings in primarily like the Great Britain, Canada, a lot of armed forces, but also maps in which they fought in, which is weird because if you're playing as USA, but then you fight a battle that the British fought in that map, well, then again, there's some random maps that aren't necessarily like historical locations. Like there could literally be a map just called Outskirts or something that's just with that DLC that is kind of like just a map that could apply for any Western. I guess that's the only difference. It would be like Eastern or Western Europe map, clearly a difference between like a French village and like a Soviet city or something like that. All right, well, I think we'll do Germany because there's the most options for it, and they were the ones into the whole Conquest thing. So I guess we'll do that, and we'll just keep everything on normal, and we'll call this one update. Oops, Conquest beta update. Okay, and then we'll start with the Western Europe. Oh, okay, we could like maybe do invading France. Actually, that would be kind of cool because usually we go east. So in this case, we could be against... All right, so I feel like if we do the Finest Hour maps, that would almost be like the early war stuff for the Germans, because mostly against the British, but also the French. But then the Americans wouldn't be there until later. So this would be like 44 if we did that. But we could do Commonwealth, which would be like, 1940 and forward, which kind of makes sense for the equipment that we would have, especially at the start of the game. Kind of neat. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah. The devs are like adding a new big DLC each year. I think there was the Scorched Earth DLC was first. And then I think it was Finland with the Talvasoda DLC. Then I think they brought in the Liberation and the... there were 2 DLCs for America, because they brought in one that was kind of just the American forces. I can't remember the order. There was the Airborne DLC, which was 82nd, 101st. And they primarily focused on their missions and like battles they were in. And then I can't remember if it was the paratroopers first and then... I think the paratroopers came after. And then they brought in the Finest Hour. But I forget, there's 2 American DLCs. Finest Hour is the newest one with the Commonwealth, but the Americans were like Liberation and something else. What was the other one? There was one for the paratroopers, right? Finest Hour and... Finest Hour is the British. Before that, Liberation. Whatever. It's on Steam. Okay, let's do Germany versus the UK then. Airborne? It was just called Airborne? Maybe it was. Yeah, because didn't it go Airborne? No, sorry. I think the Airborne was last before Finest Hour. So I think it was Liberation, Airborne, and then Finest Hour. I'm also a voice actor in this game, so no bias or anything, but Game of the Year. Sorry, GTA 6, but yeah, unfortunately, you've been dethroned for some reason. Okay, let's do that then. So we'll invade France then, but fight against the British. Okay, we got a research tree. So these are all supposed to be... So let's just consider everything here kind of new, right? Let's just assume that all this stuff is new. We're going to be fighting in canals. Okay, so I guess a Dutch map. Although this kind of looks the same now. Still kind of menu-y and boring, honestly. But I guess that's to be expected. Research tree, let's go for any sort of vehicles we got. Oh, Pack 36 would be good. Pack 36 would be real good. Wow, we don't even get access to the Panzerjäger 1? Actually, yeah, going down these tanks would be good. Okay, so to get a Panzer 1 and a Panzerjäger 1's good. And then... small defenses, command squads. Oh, off-map support, nice. AT detachment. Grenadier rifleman, okay, that's good. And... field engineers would be interesting. And a rifle squad would be good. All right, let's do that. Let's do that. Yeah, this mode takes like the longest to set up, and it's kind of boring. But yeah, we'll start with just one stage for now. We'll get some good units off, and then we'll think about the long game. I don't think they've added new. No, there's no new single player stuff. Well, then again, the mods. There's tons of mods. There's probably like a whole new campaign out there. I'm sure there's some great stuff there. Let's see. Is there a way to hide? Okay, there needs to be a way to hide stuff you haven't unlocked, because otherwise it's endless scrolling through stuff that you just don't even have access to. Start with an AT gun. I need a little bit more armor than that. A vehicle would be good, though. That doesn't have the MG. Actually, I would like to put that over there. Okay, we got a rifle squad. A lighter rifle squad. Oh, medic would be great. And we got 20 points remaining. That's going to put us over budget. Oh, it's just a 2-man. Wow, you can even call in 150 centimeter like flak gun, like a light. Okay, interesting choice. We can even go motorized and pick up light vehicles. Okay, that'll do. When we got a tank destroyer. All right then. And then this is also playable in multiplayer too. Yeah, the 13 new missions for Finest Hour. Yeah, that was a great DLC. Each of their DLCs kind of just keep getting I wouldn't say better, but there's just more of what's like they've got really good at just kind of consistently delivering good. You know, it's really nice. What do we got? Reward of 206, 20600. Apparently we're still traveling east. I feel like they that's another thing that they could update too, is that like we would be going west. So I feel like it's a minor detail, but you know, like if you were the Germans attacking the British, I feel like you'd be attacking in the westerly direction in most cases. You know what I mean? But yeah, a minor gripe, but still, it's ruining my immersion. All right, let's go there. Nothing deployed in stage 2, and yeah, we'll have to unlock further stages. That's okay though. We'll do that. We'll get there. So that setup is still kind of boring, and like when you're doing multiplayer, you have to wait and make these decisions that way. It's still rather clunky, but I feel like there needs to be a way to hide vehicles that you just haven't researched, so you don't have to endlessly scroll, and the map should be flipped, and a couple other minor things that I think would make a good difference, but they might be easy for the developers to do. Okay, let's win the war, I guess. Cool, this is kind of like we're playing our own custom mission in a way. So I'm thinking the British are already defending. Okay, I think we have MG34 with this squad. That's good. It's raining. I also think, I forget how it goes after a battle, but there should be a way to like, take everything from the battlefield without having to physically do it. I feel like there should also be some changes just to, it might remove a bit of the realism of going around the map and repairing every individual piece of equipment or whatnot, but I think it's kind of disrespectful to players' time. Maybe it could be a toggleable thing where it's like, these units are damaged on the battlefield. Would you like to recover them or whatever? And the option to do so for free, so that way, you know, you can get more battles in and not just endlessly repair equipment. Hold your horses there, pal. All right, currently available heavy armor is coming up. There it is. Yeah, or an instant auto repair at the end of a battle. That'd be nice too. Like you won the battle, go collect whatever you want to do. Otherwise, the player's just kind of waiting. Ooh, they hit us with an AT rifle. Okay, they definitely got some good infantry in there. So many enemies. What's up, Marguerite? Oh, enemy might be getting reinforcements here. Got a man down. Tommies are getting chewed up, though. Oh, enemy vehicle. Universal carrier, they made hundreds of thousands of those. Saw some of those at Bovington. Those things are cool. Very smart design. Boy, the Tommies are all over this place, but they're not stopping the reinforcements. Guy almost ran up on our truck. They're running everywhere. Whew, okay, well, we're capping a position. That's nice. Okay, now we gotta fight through a mess to get to the next location. Whoa. Vehicle. Another vehicle down. Heal up, boys. They're counterattacking. Okay, we're good now. Now we can create a line. Damn, we're out of ammo. Troops are starting to run low on ammo. Okay, let's get you two out of there, and we'll try to capture that universal carrier. And they're still trying to capture here too. Okay, let's get those medics. Okay, he doesn't have ammo, so we'll put him in the universal carrier. It's a rainy morning. Bro. Man, it takes forever to repair vehicles. Okay, we'll close in on that village some more. We're almost there. This game is challenging a whole different level than Parkitect. Oh, yes. Yeah, logistics are important in this game too, just like in Broken Arrow. I think that there's a lot more micro to the to this game too, because you can give an individual soldier, like you can just take one guy and strip all the weaponry off of him, and then just give him like 20 grenades, and then just have him run into somewhere and just start throwing those grenades. Like you can do anything. Sometimes when we get like a tank destroyed, like if we have a Sherman that gets destroyed by a Tiger, it's entirely possible to get the crew of that Sherman to like take the a lot of the vehicles kind of carry like a saboteur charge on them. Like this vehicle here has a 3 kg demolition charge, so you could use that to destroy this vehicle if it became disabled so the enemy can't capture it, or you could take that out even when the vehicle's running and try to use it to destroy like an obstacle or a building where an enemy is or something like that. A lot of neat tactics. Okay, well, we have still not repaired that universal carrier. Wow, that just takes an insane amount of time. More men are out of ammo. Oh boy. We need to bring up some of these guys. Oh, only got AT rounds now. Those can still work against buildings or infantry. Beginning of this game is hard too because you don't have nothing. You think tank crew will capture the vehicles faster? You mean repair? It is possible. Maybe field engineers repair faster too. Okay, I think we're ready to take it. Enemy could counterattack. Oh shit, incoming. Alright, that was tense. Oh, and now that we've captured, the universal carriers are finally ready. That one's double track still. These guys without rifle ammo can still throw grenades. Or capture enemy weapons, too. Like rifles.
Sanitäter ist einsatzbereit. Sanitäter hier. Wo werde ich gebraucht? Geht's los? Los jetzt! Bewegung! Ja. Wann geht's endlich los?
Alright, mission completed. Click continue to keep playing or close to end the battle. So... I think I just want to finish repairing that. I'm not sure. Oh, looks like it's done anyway. Okay. Okay, so we've captured 2 enemy universal carriers and 2 enemy positions. Good job. Finish battle. I also like how it says finish battle and not end, and it's green, because that gives a lot of reinforcement knowing that you're not quitting the battle or abandoning, or like your progress is not going to be saved. It's you've completed your job and like you're making progress for it, so that's good. We lost 1 man. And apparently a vehicle kill on our side, but that was that... oh, I didn't reoccupy that truck with the machine gun on it. I hope we still get that, though. Although the 2 universal carriers arguably are way better than that. Oh, it's still there. Yeah, okay, cool. We can call those up as reserves. Okay, Flanders Fields now is our next battle. Research tree. So now we have 3 research. Okay, so we should do call on stage 2. And we should do definitely some ammo, but maybe a cart. That was free. What? I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, that was our first battle. It went pretty well. If I could get an MG team, that'd be good too. Ooh, flamethrower. Ooh. We need to get a half track, I think. Or maybe a mortar. Mortar would be super effective. Yeah, again, instead of endless scrolling, maybe there should be like a thing at the bottom that brings you immediately to a support section or infantry section. I mean, a lot of this is so spread out that none of this will matter until later in the campaign because you just simply can't afford these things. Well, we got a Panzer II. Which would be good. Wow, we can get a Stu 42. Wow. Panzer IV. Well, we definitely want some sort of better tank at a certain point. Even a 3 would be good, actually. Well, there's our half tracks too. Those are very powerful. Still thinking Panzer II though. Stug 3s. Panzer 3. Oh, that'd be 2. All right, we need 4 points for that. If we were to get that now, we'd need 4. We'll have to go 38T. Or maybe, can we do 1, 2? Oh, yeah. We'd have to go here first. Oh, no. We'd have to go... Okay, we'd have to start the Panzer II, then the 38. Okay. Start working our way towards that. All right, then. And then we can have phase 2. So, that really worked out nicely. Resupply. Yeah, there's gotta be better ways to sort this. I mean, I don't know if there is or not, but like endlessly scroll between all these gray profiles and then slightly less gray profiles to indicate that that unit is unlocked is just it's very difficult to navigate. Okay, so we'll get an infantry cart for ammo. That's a good thing to get up early. And then 58 out of 60. Okay. That's fine. And then tier 2, I'm going to bring in the... I can't bring anything else. Okay, we can bring in a tank destroyer, or I could bring in... another 2. Oh, rifle squad's only 2 more, so I can get another one of those. Rifle squad, yeah. Endless digging in these menus is just gross. That's got to be changed. Nah, I don't even know if those are going to do much. Bum, bum, bum. You're playing gameplay modes of Frostpunk 2. Oh yeah, Frostpunk 2 is great. It's got military in it now. The new was it Breach of Trust DLC? I hope they do more of that. It was quite interesting to be able to like attack another city. All right, here we go. What's this? Oh yeah, there's a skip preparation phase too. And then a move deployment point. Oh yeah, these are new. Okay, these options on the right are new. So if we don't want to, can I move this anywhere? Oh yeah, oh great. Well, I probably want our deployment point to be near the edge. Okay, so I could choose where our units spawn from. That's kind of neat. And we're playing on the defense, I guess. So then once we're ready for the enemy to attack, we can just hit the skip preparation phase. But this does give you a whole 10 minutes to set up mines. And other various AT, typically AT stuff.
Wo sollen wir mit dem Teil hin?
However, what's interesting here is I don't know where the enemy's going to be attacking from.
Wechsel die Position. Ja, wohin mit dem Ding?
The new deploy point will save pack guns from getting flipped on deployment. Yeah, on rough terrain. There's a mod Gates of Hell unit sorting that resolves the scrolling through menu issue. Okay, so then rather than that being a mod with this pending update around Conquest mode, that should just be a thing the developers should put in, because it's nice to know what we have access to for sure, but that's what the research tab is for, you know? I don't think I want to endlessly scroll through gray units where it's difficult to tell which one is a different shade, and yeah, it's like you got to memorize the menu to know where to go, and a player should not have to do that. It's just a waste of time. Ain't nobody got time for that. But again, my criticism is just to give feedback to make the game more approachable for everybody. More enjoyable, more fun. Oh, I can't hook that up? Damn. Universal carrier cannot universally carry everything. Interesting. It was more of a kind of a local local solar system carrier, not really a universe. I love this. Love this. Unit just getting blocked. Love that. Trying to figure out the traffic jams. Yeah, driver doesn't have the correct qualification. That's bogus. Also, I feel like if a unit is, you know, mine, and I capture it, and you're gonna be like, oh, dude, you can't do that because they had different hitches. It's like, all right, the Germans could have figured that out. Anybody who captures like a, you know, if you're German and you capture an American supply truck that has a different hitch, there would be quite an easy way to cut that old hitch off and put on a new one to carry your artillery or whatever, if that's what you were planning on doing. Gun and ammo, that's different. Different sizes to those. All right, I definitely want to dig in, but I have no idea where the enemy's coming from. I could dig trenches all over here and then end up getting attacked from the east. I'd hope it'd be from the west. That's where they attacked from last time, right? So maybe we'll just assume that.
Was sollen wir tun? Befehle?
Blinking red circles are where they're coming from. On the mini-map? Or you mean when the match starts? I don't know. It should be abundantly clear this throughout the entirety of the preparation phase.
Wann geht's los? Geht's los? Jawohl. Ja. Befehl wird ausgeführt. Was sollen wir tun?
Panzer erwartet Ihre Befehle.
Wann geht's endlich los? Ja, wohin mit dem Ding?
That's a good location. We got like a high ground up here.
Nehmt das Teil in die Hand und los.
Panzer erwartet Ihre Befehle. Panzer, wir sind einsatzbereit. Panzer einsatzbereit.
Braucht jemand ein Pflaster? Was sollen wir tun? Jawohl. Drücken wir aus? Jawohl.
Ja. Nur noch bis Weihnachten. Ja, ja.
Jawohl.
Well, we'll dig in for a while. That'll be fun.
Wie lauten die Befehle? Sanitäter hier.
And we'll keep our medic nearby.
Jawohl. Wo soll das Ding hin? Dann wollen wir mal.
Great line of sight from up on the hill, too.
Wo sollen wir mit dem Teil hin?
Might need to move over
Dann
a
packt
little
mal
bit.
zusammen.
Okay, I think we're looking ready.
Ja, wohin mit dem Ding?
I think this line's going to get hit more, so we'll bring the supplies up here. We already get a point advantage for the preparation time. Now, wait a minute. We've been sitting here for a couple minutes and we're earning points while we're sitting here. If you skip the preparation phase, do you lose out on those points? Why would you ever... if something like that gave you an advantage in warfare, why would you ever skip out on that? I don't think I would. Win the battle faster with less deaths on my side? I think I would. I think I'd like to do that.
Rücken wir aus?
Wann geht's endlich los?
Oh, there we go. All right, so they're coming in from the northwest and southwest. Okay. Oh boy. Wow, Star Bombs with the 10 gifted subs, dude. Thank you very much. That's very nice of you. Thank you.
Wo soll das Ding hin?
All right, we should get our other tank up here then.
Panzer, wir sind einsatzbereit. Panzer einsatzbereit. Alles klar.
Zieh eure Köpfe ein! Bleibt in Schussposition! Zugefällt!
Switch out our machine gunner.
Sie sind uns unterlegen! Macht weiter! Vorwärts! Scheiße! Wir sind in der Überzahl! Wir sind in der Überzahl! Ja? Wie lauten die Befehle? Haben wir sie? Sie sind uns unterlegen! Macht weiter!
Panzer meldet sich. Panzer erwarten die Befehle.
Wo sollen wir bitte teilen?
Universal carrier, one of these weird tanks. Enemy infantry all behind me. Damn it. Ooh, a lot of infantry. Oh, this is gonna be trouble. What? Insta one and done? Horses don't care.
Wohin mit dem Ding? Hier, Keller! Nehmt das Teil in die Hand und los!
Too many enemy infantry out there. What DLC is the best for this game? The newest one's pretty great with all the new maps and stuff that it's added, but they're all really good because they expand the game in ways like new maps, new factions.
Wo soll das Ding hin? Sie sind unterwegs. Mach weiter. Feuerbereit.
Troops everywhere. This damn tank's at a 20mm. Medic might be able to save these guys though if there's no infantry out there. Damn, there's so many of them, dude. Okay, medic's healing everybody, sweet. Defeat? The hell? What? We're recapping and stuff. Well, what? Where's the points and stuff? At the top of the screen, you're supposed to reach 1,000, I thought. It's kind of bogus. Then the enemy's defeated at the start because we had all the flags under our command. If the goal is to just control the flags, then we've won. Right at the start by default. Bogosity? Yeah, that's a little bogus. Like, what was the score at the top of the screen? I was going to recap already. That is a little bogus, a little disappointing. Let's pull these out of there. The build's actually it's a pretty good build though, but man, we were just completely overwhelmed by that. great number of enemies. What I should have done then is if we just have to hold one flag, it'd be a wise idea just to lock down one, let them capture the other one, destroy a horde of their forces, and then just recapture the other flag. So don't defend, just fall back and then recapture. Some bogosity there. What do we got for research? Oh, good, 2. And we get a Panzer III. I need more supply, though. That supply thing was good. Okay, so now we can get our early Panzer III. Cute. Now we gotta endlessly, first we gotta find where it is, and then we gotta find it again. Okay, there's vehicles. There it is. Boy, that AT gun is good early too. Rifles, medics, supplying the tank is like our whole budget. Actually, more supply would be good later. I think we're out of manpower. That one we'll just bring up to... That'll just be a litigation, that last battle. Oh, it prevents you from losing with everyone to start the mission, next mission with nothing. I don't know. Stuke 3 only challenge? That would be quite a challenge. That would be quite a challenge. Defense like that's going to be hard. Luckily, this time we're attacking. There we go. Ooh, nice. This will be fun. Seems like a Dutch map. In fact, I think it is. I think I remember this one from, or at least something similar. Well, now we got decent armor.
Wo soll das Ding hin?
Panzer erwartet Ihre Befehle.
Maybe a little Dunkirk vibe now. I gotta get a mortar. So far, so good. Nice to have armor support. Like decent armor.
Ja, wohin mit dem Ding? Wir gehen hier langsam. Halte die Munition bereit. Feuer bereit. Dann wollen wir mal. Halte die
What the hell? Got fire bombs and stuff. Come on.
Wo soll das Ding hin? Bereit. Wann geht's los? Jawohl.
Where the hell? Where do they get the points for this?
Ja, wohin mit dem Ding? Nachladen. Feuer bereit. Weitere Bewegung. Nordosten. Das nicht markieren.
Yeah, we're playing as the Germans, kind of invading France a little bit. Just a light invasion. Bro, it's just the Universal Carrier Army is what we're against. We're against the UCA.
Bereit. Wir sitzen hier. Wo sollen wir mit dem Teil hin? Hier rüber. Achtung, mein Panzer.
I can throw a grenade in that, but what we really need is some sort of AT grenade. And we have a few, but I need to save that for the bigger tank.
Wo soll das Ding hin? Nimm das Teil in die Hand und los! Wo sollen wir mit dem Teil hin? Ja, wohin mit dem Ding?
There we go.
Lade nach! Wie lauten die Befehle? Feuer bereit! Ich glaube, ich hab's erwischt! Lade nach! Lade nach!
Really? Grenade landed in there? Nothing?
Lade nach!
Bogus.
Lade nach! Wo soll das Ding hin? Jemand eine Runde Skat gefährdet?
Right now we got the heavy World War I RD firing off. Okay, medic.
Südwesten! Lade nach! Dann packt mal zusammen! Lade nach!
So many dead.
Hat jemand Feuer? Feuer bereit!
Okay, we finally destroyed that enemy tank.
Oh Mann, hab ich Hunger.
Get everybody back on their feet. Is that our medic? Yep.
Braucht jemand ein Pflaster?
Okay, medic's wounded.
In Schussposition bleiben! Feuer erwidern! Das ist ein
Yeah, this game is fun. We played it a lot.
Mich hat's erwischt! Bereit! Nachladen!
It's been out for a while, but the beta's new and it feels good. Okay, now we gotta move on to flag 2.
Frage mich, ob Klaus immer noch so langsam fährt.
Luckily we have nice cover here. Stone and brick walls everywhere.
Verdammt!
Haltet das Gebiet!
Was sollen wir tun? Befehle? Ich bin bereit.
Ich glaube, ich hab ihn erwischt! Ich glaube, mich hat's erwischt!
Wir müssen das Gebiet verteidigen.
Was sollen wir tun?
Schnell in Deckung jetzt.
Sucht euch Deckung! Wir müssen das Gebiet verteidigen!
Wie lauten die Befehle?
Okay, now we have the church too. Cool.
Wo soll das Ding hin?
Oh, not cool.
Achtung! Feindliches Geschütz! Achtung! Feindgeschütz!
Was sollen wir tun?
Jawohl!
Gonna need to hide from that gun, and I don't know where our other medics went.
Wir brauchen Sanitäter!
Befehle? Rücken wir aus?
Mich hat's erwischt! Sucht euch Deckung!
Jawohl.
Try to get some of these universal carriers up and maybe help to hold the enemy back. I don't know. Or rush their artillery gun. You bought Warno after completing Ruse. The thirst for battle was still too big. Oh, really? Warno's great too. Also, a good mix of that is Steel Division 2.
Passt auf!
Oh, okay. So we capture the positions and then we just win. We don't have to like get to 1,000 points. Okay, is that different? I don't remember. I'm just gonna end the battle right there because they got that artillery gun and that'd be a good thing to capture. But that for me, that would end up bad. I could have captured that enemy gun, but I feel like it would have been 75% chance to lose all of my infantry to the gun just firing and killing a whole squad. But it would have been possible. It would have been a big capture. Although I don't know if that would have been good in my case. Like to use against the enemy. Okay, well. You know, rip to that Panzer III. That got bogused too by a flame round or whatever. Somebody threw like a firebomb and it's like, what the hell? We don't have that kind of equipment, but they do. What the hell? I want 2 rifle squads at the beginning. One supply thing and more rifle squads. And then under research, oh boy. We're going to need something more anti-tank. Man, you know, even that Panzer 1 would be a good weapon to bring out. I shouldn't underestimate that. Oh yeah, we got the Stug 3A. Oh, we got 7 points. Wow, that was a big research win for us. Maybe a call-in stage 3. I need more manpower and other things like that, though. Panzerschreck team. Ooh. How the hell does a Panzerschreck team come before an anti-tank squad? That must be Panzerfaust. Panzerschreck team would be nice, though. But they're going to die. What I need is a trusty lieutenant to hold down the flank. Yeah, break through all the way to London. Oops, accidentally won the war. My bad. Tee-hee. Ooh, lead gun's good. Oh yeah, we want mortars and stuff. Pack 40 is nice as well. Nashorn, wow. That's like an 88 millimeter. It's basically a Tiger, but mounted on like a cheap chassis. Where's the mortars? Oh, you know, lead gun's pretty good though. That thing's like a combo mortar. Mortar's got to be down somewhere where the MGs are. Where's MGs? Stugs, more tanks, heavy tanks. Try it from the top. More supply, AP miners, field engineers. Oh, Blau division. Okay, that's the mountain troops, I think. Volkswagen Kubelwagen. Oh, damn. 7.5 centimeter LG40. Oh, here we go. Oh, there we go. There's our mortars. Okay. So MG42s, 34s, and the, yeah, there we go. 8 centimeter mortar would be great. Okay, so, and we do have an AT detachment, but that's the AT rifle, which is good, but I feel like no matter who uses no matter what faction gets an AT rifle, no matter how they use it, it's just constantly, it takes 500 shots to shoot through wet, like a wet paper towel. It's not great. Not great. Okay. Oh yeah, we got the Broken Arrow update today too. Finally the official release day of that. The update for it, big update. We'll have to see what it changes, including single player stuff. It might take a while to dig around because I haven't been digging to know. But I'm sure like Pinto and Elmox might know. If I get rid of that. I can still get the 3.7. Oh yeah, I want the Lee gun or the mortar. Lee gun's more expensive, but it also can fire HE, well, heat rounds, and those are really good, especially when they hit. When they hit a target, then surprisingly they're really good. Damn, a Lee gun with no supply. It might work. I might get away with that. Or are we defending next? Oh, sandbags means we're defending. Sword means we're attacking. Well, Lee gun's still good for defense. And so is our troops and tank. Oh yeah, defense. Okay, we'll see how it goes. Well, we may have a special celebrity guest join us. Pinto's around today, and he's going to join us for Broken Arrow, but maybe he'll come into the chat. I don't know. Yeah, this ain't great to defend with either. Luckily, the two positions are near each other. Oh, I see where the pings are now. That's how they're going to indicate where the enemy comes from? That's kind of bogus. I feel like there should be maybe something on the map in the game, and then also like the visual, like where the arrows are. Like on the map, they'll show where the enemy is coming from, but it also should show you where they're potentially going to come from. That the same way. Because I can understand with the whole preparation time countdown that I have time. Surprisingly. Boy, this fight is going to suck. They're going to bypass me, run through every house, and then capture the flag anyway. Okay. Oh, they're going to have so many infantry as well. We may as well be fighting the Soviets.
Wollen wir mit den Teilen?
I'd like to fight them out there, but they're just going to drive around me.
Wie lauten die Befehle? Zu Befehl! Bereit!
Panzer meldet sich einsatzbereit.
Stopping noise for the Panzer III is cool.
Verstanden!
All these walls are taller than a man, so there's like there's no cover. There's only corners. And that's bad.
Befehle?
I mean, maybe I can fight out here
Panzer meldet sich einsatzbereit.
and cover both flags. They're just going to walk around, though, and get to one.
Drücken wir aus?
Was sollen wir tun?
Ja? Drücken wir aus?
Jawohl.
All right, let's defend.
Geht's los?
Geht's los?
Wie lauten die Befehle?
They're just going to walk around us. I mean, they're going to overwhelm the... Panzer III is going to be overwhelmed with universal carriers.
Jawohl. Drücken wir aus?
Ja?
Okay, those two.
Bereit?
Geht's los?
Geht's los?
Wie lauten die Befehle?
Ja? Jawohl. Ja?
Jawohl.
Mm-hmm.
Bereit. Wie lauten die Befehle? Geht's los?
Ja? Wohin mit dem Ding?
Panzer erwartet Ihre Befehle.
All right, we stand by. You have 300 hours in this game? Oh, congratulations.
Wo sollen wir mit dem Teil hin? Haben wir einen Marschbefehl?
Panzer, wir sind einsatzbereit.
Well, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. This reminds me of an older game called Close Combat 2, A Bridge Too Far. Close Combat. I may have played that. I can't remember. There is a cool game that came out recently, though, that... well, there's Sudden Strike 5 that came out recently, which is cool. It's nice to see the Sudden Strike series still going strong. I liked 4. 4 was the first that I played on the channel, and I may have played maybe 2 or 3 long before. And then 5 was cool to play. But now they have one called Panzer Strike. There's a free demo on Steam, Panzer Strike, which is basically trying to be like Sudden Strike 2, but like made by fans, which is cool to see.
Ja.
Bereit.
Yeah, I think I played Close Combat on the channel before. Maybe not that one though. I'm pretty sure I have.
Befehle? Rücken wir aus?
All right, 45 seconds. I guess we'll just keep milking the points. So we have to keep at least one flag and then get to 1,000 points, but gonna be rough. You bought Wargame yesterday and started watching your old playthroughs. Absolute gold. Oh, really? That's great. Yeah, I would definitely recommend Steel Division to everybody who enjoys this game and also likes Broken Arrow.
Jawohl.
Both 1 and 2. Okay, here comes the Universal Army. Insta-ack 1 and done on that guy. First mortar round. Hit that guy. Bogus. They have BGS guided rounds. Bogosity guidance system. Thank God we have the Panzer III now. If we could stop losing them, that'd be great. Ooh, and the Lee gun firing off. Beautiful. Lee gun's so good. So nice.
Jawohl, Männer. So muss das laufen. Jawohl.
Nice, and it got some good kills there.
Wann geht's endlich los? Was sollen wir tun?
Kill that other universal carrier, dude. When you fight the Brits, man, you gotta deal with those damn universal carriers like crazy. Yeah, like a recce carrier. Dude, they got everything. I'm pretty sure that the Churchill was just based on like universal carrier. Dude, let's take the universal carrier, yeah, and then let's just like make it longer and put a gun on it, dude. And then that was it. Universal carrier was made. Well, the Churchill. We got a man down. Be nice if I had medics. Try to hit the Lee gun, bastards. Dude, what the... cluster munitions are you using with all these... one explosion after the other? Dear God, dude. Damn, I wish I had a medic now. It was like medic or the Lee gun, and we had to go with the Lee gun. Great, now we got a 3,000 millimeter firing on us. Love it. Mine now.
Wie lauten die Befehle?
Jawohl!
6-inch, 28 CWT howitzer. Wow.
Wir sind einsatzbereit.
Where the hell was that light mortar? Thankful, though, that they give you a lot of time to be able to heal troops with the medic. Like, they're pretty gracious about giving you enough time to get there. Ooh. Jay, this one might interest you. Amberville is getting ready for a playable demo. Amberville, I think you're going to really like.
Oh Mann, habe ich Hunger.
Panzer meldet
Wie lauten die Befehle?
Panzer. Wir sind
Kameraden!
Oh, that guy fell out of the vehicle. Okay, I was wondering where that guy came from. Can you haul in placements with tanks? No, not that particular tank. Get in quick, come on.
einsatzbereit.
Oh, the wheel's blown off the damn thing. Now, if I could capture a universal carrier, I could tow that gun, though. But they're all damaged.
Panzer meldet sich einsatzbereit. Panzer erwartet Ihre Befehle.
Hat jemand Feuer?
dem Ding.
Are they gonna attack? Like, is the battle over? Yeah, that's true. I could steal the Bren guns out of the carriers. You're right. There's machine guns in these, and I can pull these out. That is true. But you know what I would really appreciate if there was some sort of way to like trade. Like if I could, you know, take a bunch of these Bren guns or something like that and turn them over in, you know, like 3 Bren universal carriers for like 1 tank or something like that would be cool. I don't know. But also, if we were to like take our whole army and give them enemy equipment, I don't even think there'd be anything for doing that. Like if I ended the battle and we found like a bunch of enemy bazookas or something and a ton of bazooka ammo, if we end the battle, I don't think we would get a unit that could like use enemy equipment. The enemy's still got to be out there. I don't want to leave this position though, just in case they get reinforced. They still have 20 minutes to attack, and we're at 700 points.
Wie lauten die Befehle?
Gets me time to get this gun back and repair, I guess. Yeah, let's repair.
Unterwegs.
Also, I don't think repairing costs anything, I don't think. If you captured enemy tank and then it's damaged, I think you're good. Oh, they tried to bring one of these.
Alles klar, Männer. Hier nach.
Schussposition bleiben!
Oh, there is another attack.
So, wir sind einsatzbereit.
Here come the universal carriers.
Wo soll das Ding hin?
Thanks, guys, for all the new subs. Welcome.
Panzer einsatzbereit. Panzer erwartet Ihre Befehle. Panzer meldet sich einsatzbereit. Alles klar.
Thank God that artillery gun did not fire.
Dem Ding.
That could have hit our tanks. Alright, after all that time, Universal Carrier has been repaired.
Panzer einsatzbereit.
Huzzah. Is it worthwhile to capture all the enemy equipment? At the beginning, yeah. I'd say later in the game when you're dealing with mostly heavy and medium armor, if the enemy has some light tanks and stuff you destroyed, you can just ignore them. You won't be able to call in everything every battle and I don't know if there's really any reason. You can't sell them or repurpose them, which is bogus. Well, so we'll stand by.
Hat jemand Lust auf eine Runde Skat?
Okay, so now we just wait, I guess. Tanks and whatnot that you capture, you can sell for more German stuff. Oh, really? There is a way to sell captured equipment? Okay. I was just mentioning that, and I haven't played... I played a bit of Conquest mode, but I know it's changed a few times, and now we're playing yet another beta for it, so... If there is a way to sell enemy equipment, then that's a good reason. It does make sense that capturing... I mean, that's what the Finns did. Half the Finnish campaign in this game is essentially waiting for the Soviets to get bogged down in the winter and then just ambushing them at their camps and then stealing all their stuff and then doing it again. There's a word for that. And I forget what it was, but there's a Finnish... Didn't they name it after a guy? Bob Nelson. I think it was Bob Nelson. It's like, we're pulling another Nelson, boys. They had like a term, basically, just waiting for the enemy to run out of their supplies and then stealing whatever they could from them. Genius. Best thing to do early for extra manpower and munitions. Okay. Then that's a good way to do that. What I would hope for then is, like, at the end of a battle, you know, with all this equipment on the field, it's just kind of really inconvenient time-wise for everybody to, like, have to repair everything on the field. I feel like just if a vehicle's not destroyed, the game should just assume that you're going to capture it and give you those extra points. Like, hello, Pinto. If there's a lot of extra stuff on the field at the end of the battle, you should just get extra munitions and stuff for it, assuming that you're going to do that. Pinto, how you doing?
I'm good. Are you live right now?
Well, I don't know. There's one way to find that out. I'll wait.
I mean, no, it's fine. I'm currently at work, so.
What do you mean?
For a few.
What do you mean?
I'm putting up a quick sound system before a concert tonight, in case my wife goes into labor.
I see.
Well, Gates of Hell, Call to Arms, whatever it is, Gates of Ostfront.
Yes.
Is installing.
Oh, wow. Okay. So here's the deal. I'm probably going to start Broken Arrow a little early because with the update, there's extra time, I think, to be put into making a deck and such. And
okay.
Elmox will be there. So what do you want to join for?
I mean, will I need all the DLCs?
So this game is good. You should just get all the DLCs because it'll be fun, and I think you'll need something to do while you're just at home anyway. But
so we'll be playing this more than the next week or so, at least.
Well, I would play this game more if more of you guys were around. So, like, if you and Elmox were around more, just like we had before, we'd play this more.
Okay.
So it's just based on that. But I'm playing the update for this now, a beta for the update. So there's this Conquest mode that I've always been wanting to try, but it gets so bogged down in menus and stuff, but they made it better. So anyway, you should just get it because it's a good game, but I probably won't play this, you know, after we start playing Broken Arrow, we'll probably play that a little bit more because, you know, it's got a hot, big new update that's released, right? As where this is just a preview. But this is a good game, and I play this often. So you make that call for yourself, but it's very good, and that Steam sale is juicy. So if you wanted to join for a Conquest mode, you could join for like one match, but that'd probably be about it schedule-wise, because I thought you were home.
I am. There's just a concert tonight, so I came into work for about 30 minutes, so that way I am covered. But once I'm home from this, unless my wife goes into labor, I'll be home until like 5:30.
Mm-hmm. And how long will it take you to get home?
30-ish minutes, 45 max. So.
I mean, all right, if you get back, we can do like a 2v2 against the PC or something just to make it easy. So we don't have to sit in menus and stuff like that. And then after that, we can go right into Broken Arrow, to which when I start Broken Arrow, like you don't have to like rush because I'm going to be making decks and you could probably too.
Oh, I mean, see, the thing is with Broken Arrow, I have like kind of my set, like this deck fits my play style. I have the one that kind of fits my play style. And I'm like, all the others kind of just suck in my opinion. Like they're great.
Yeah, but
it's not great for.
There's going to be an update, so you might be changing things.
Ooh, good point. I forget about that. Are they adding? Is it just a balance patch, or what are they updating?
Well, it's huge. It's so big that like they had it in a public test environment for a while, for like a few weeks.
I forgot.
Yeah.
Ooh,
so prices on stuff could change. So maybe you can call them more of something or less of something. So you'll have to do a whole kind of
more news.
Well, yeah, maybe. But I know you love your planes, so it could be a thing where you can call in more of a certain plane. I heard that the A10 has been buffed tremendously, so that might be something you want to give a try. You know, it might be a good day to just, try before you buy in terms of finalizing it, just doing a goofy wild deck to see what it's like. It's like, oh, this seems like a horrible idea. And then you stumble upon, wait, I can call out 9 B-52s? Whoa. Or whatever.
What I need is I need to bring back the Red Dragon strat.
Oh, spam?
T-34 spam.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. I don't even think you can do that anymore. Can you really? You can certainly spam, but it's not war game spam.
I was hoping we'd get like a Russian reserve deck. That's very
They're all reserves at this point.
Yeah, like crap, like crap units, but a metric ton of them.
I guess the Coastal Guard is kind of like that.
Ugh.
Maybe.
Currently playing Fisher Price, my first electrician.
So now you're doing now you're an electrician too?
I'm plugging in. It's called 3-phase power. It's these thick cables that each one carries enough power to literally stop your heart. And
you're on the phone while you're doing this.
Oh yeah, it's fine. Black to black, green to green, white to white, red to red, blue to blue.
Are you disarming a bomb, Pinto? Cut the blue wire, Pinto.
Ah, crap, I plugged them into the wrong place.
Pinto's in a black turtleneck with glasses on, and he's got those glasses that have the flashlight built into the side of the glasses.
Dude, honestly, I would love those sometimes.
And then you've got that the little mouthpiece that comes out from the ear. What wire do I cut? Oh, Pinto's dead. All right, well,
I'm good.
Oh, damn.
No, my life insurance isn't that good. Okay, so yeah, it's just boom, boom. But hold on, if you wait a second, there's a very satisfying sound when I get to turn the power on.
Yeah, you.
Actually, one of the places does make that sound. It's kind of a little scary.
Yeah, I'll be playing Dawn of War 4. I think that looks like a lot of fun. I actually went to Warhammer's main headquarters in the UK and got a free Space Marine that they let me paint, and there was a whole tour around the place. They even have a factory on site. I think you get a factory tour too, but I didn't do that. I like Warhammer a lot. I'm a fan. I'm a big fan. I like it. It's really cool, but I'm not a big fan. Big mega ultra. But dude, I think every 20 minutes a new Warhammer game comes out on Steam. They have an insane amount of games.
I have 4 or 5 in my library that I've never touched. I don't even know how I got them.
There's Space Marine was a lot of fun. Space Marine 2 came out recently, but a lot of people love Rogue Trader.
I played Space Marine a little. I ended up refunding it. It just wasn't my...
Wow.
Not big into the lore.
Well, me neither. I don't really care or know about it either. But when a swarm of stuff is, it basically was. You know what it felt like was a weirdly modded Gears of War.
Yes. Okay. You ready for this?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Listen. I don't know if you heard that satisfying click.
No, but.
Oh, that's sad. All right. Well,
we all heard it in
about to fly some line arrays. And I'll be home.
All right, fine. Sounds good.
All right, bye.
All right, bye. So yeah, later today, Pinto's going to join us for Broken Arrow, and then Jay and Elmox should be here too, and then, I don't know, maybe Lego will be around. If Elmox isn't here, whatever, everybody can switch out. So Broken Arrow's got a big update that's officially released today too. So it's good. It's been a good, it's actually been a good year for like RTS games in general. Like new games announced, demos for new games, betas, and updates. Really good stuff. All you heard was Pinto no? Yeah. Pinto's great. He's just ruined his life with work and not being here. Really. Dark path.
Zu Befehl! Wann geht's endlich los?
Okay, so I repaired all these vehicles, hoping that... actually, I wonder if I could speed up time. Nope, I can't even speed up time. So I want to try to capture all these vehicles for extra points, and then we get more tanks, which is cool, I guess.
Los jetzt, Bewegung!
So I guess we're all just standing by.
Reparaturen wurden abgeschlossen.
Vehicle repaired.
Bereit. Ende.
Okay, we got one more to go. So when we repair these vehicles, do we need to get into them to capture? These are like Elmox questions. Elmox is like a mega pro when it comes to this mode. Total Warhammer 3 is $8.99 on Steam. I think the first one I played was what the hell was it called? Winter War or whatever? Something like that.
Verstanden.
Panzer meldet sich einsatzbereit.
Oh, that's the mortar carrier. 2-inch mortar carrier. Thank God I captured that. Looks like there's another something on the field. Oh, that one? Is it this one? Chat, I got them all, yay. You figure if the enemy stopped attacking, the game would end, yeah. I just want there to be some sort of a courtesy repair thing at the end of a game where it's like, I shouldn't have to sit here and just wait for things to be repaired. It should just be like, enemy's dead, here's all the vehicles that are recoverable, do you want them all? Or, of all these vehicles that are recoverable, which do you want? Just as a courtesy. Yay! Okay. Let's replenish all of our stuff. I think we can call out another league gun even. And we can do more research too. Do we have to wait for this animation to play out of it adding every vehicle? Oh, dude. That's so tedious. Oh yeah, we can get another Panzer triple. Okay, there's all of our universal carriers and a... So I can dismiss this for manpower. Oh, I kind of like that mortar carrier though. Was cool. I want that. Damn, so now we get 2 tanks and 2 squads of infantry. Okay, I might need to start thinking about a third to call out now. 'Where do I don't have any research. No Sturm Tiger or Stug. Why? We have to earn those by doing research. Everything's not unlocked at the start. So it kind of follows some sort of a kind of historically accurate progression of, you know, you start with the Panzer 1 and work your way up to the Tiger. It's not like a day one thing. I have 5.5 research points, but I don't see an option for research. Like I have save and that's it. Medic for first call out, yeah. If I can afford one. Otherwise, I'd rather have more weapons to kill the enemy faster. Where the hell are medics? Dude. This sucks. This menu is just some real big changes need to happen here. Oh, there's a research tree. I thought it was at the bottom. Okay, so we have 5 points. We're almost ready for call in stage 3. I need more manpower though. But some enemy equipment I want to keep. Armored rifle squad, veteran rifle squads. Ooh. Might actually want to start thinking about a Panzer IV. And eventually work our way up to the G. Doing that sooner than later is a good idea. Okay, let's go with that, and then let's fight. Choose your weapon. Mortal Kombat. War. War never changes.
Panzer einsatzbereit. Panzer erwartet Ihre Befehle.
There we go. The game starts to become a little less odd and tedious once you start getting like tanks and infantry to work together. Oh, that's that mortar carrier. Yeah. Generally surprised that that only carries like 20 rounds of 2-inch ammunition.
Panzer erwartet Ihre Befehle.
Man, we gotta go a long way just to engage the enemy. You only have 451 hours played in this game? That's still a lot, though. Getting close to 500 is a lot. And there's a lot of content to this, too. And I think I feel like if you play the campaign, like if you were to get the game with all DLCs and play through all the missions, that's a great way to prepare for multiplayer. And then multiplayer, I feel like, will get you better at the campaign, too. So it's something where you might want to play a little of the campaign, then multiplayer, and then switch back and forth. PvE is still really fun. I love that the most because you don't really have to... The quality of your game is dependent on the craft and care put into the mission by the developer or by the mod maker. And it's not necessarily just kind of like how it can go sometimes with PvP, where it's like a, kind of a skill-based thing. Because this game certainly has some tricks. And I've made plenty of videos on those. I'm just going to make this one big mixed squad. Damn, every Steam sale I should put out like a little tips video. Because I think a lot of people will continue to get into this game. I can't wait to see what the next DLC will be. Although I have no idea. Oh, good. And they got MGs, so we can start putting mortars on those. Wish we had a medic. Hopefully next time we can get a medic. No! The tractor. All right, mostly clear. You hope it's Japan? Yeah, if it were, then we would get another American faction, likely with the Marines, and then we would get the Japanese too. And then it would be interesting if they folded the British into that as well and had some British missions too.
Wir sind einsatzbereit.
Wo sollen wir mit dem Teil hin? Achtung!
Then I need a transport for these Lee guns and stuff. I might need to get the that MG truck back if it can carry, if it has a hitch. Oh yeah, Africa Corps, that could come in, yep.
Wann geht's denn endlich los?
Panzer einsatzbereit.
Beginne in Deckung!
Whoa, what? Bogus. Oh, multi-bogosity. First shot, one and done, full wipeout. No medic's gonna help that. Got a Matilda. Basically King Tiger. Alright, we'll need the lead gun up here.
Wo soll das Ding hin?
Damn, the British always have that mega artillery too, every time. Yep, there it is. Super accurate too. I think it's probably got 160 meter range or whatever. Okay, is that heat? No. I'll try to reclaim these tanks after the battle.
Wo sollen wir mit dem Teil hin? In Deckung! Feindgeschütz!
They're just gonna keep firing that giga artillery.
Nachladen! Geschütz!
Wait. Oh, their tanks hit. Oh, good. Okay, we're good. Nope, never mind.
Ja? Wohin mit dem Ding? Lade nach! Lade nach! Enemy RT ahead! Nachladen! Nachladen! Jetzt! Bewegung! Feuerbereit! Dort drüben! Lade nach! Bereit! Feuerbereit! Feindliches Geschütz!
Come on, man. Hit that damn thing. killed the tank commander.
Feuerbereit! Munition! Wo kommt der denn her? Feindlicher Panzer! Feuerbereit! Bereit! Feuerbereit!
In Deckung!
Präsentiert bereit! Feuerbereit! Bereit!
Come on, man.
Lade nach! Feuerbereit! Achtung! Feindliches Geschütz! Lade nach!
Wir brauchen schwerere Waffen!
Wo kommt der denn?
Nachladen! Feuerbereit! Lade nach!
Alles klar!
Die, bitch. What? Oh, come on. It worked. Yeah, and the universal carrier's offline too. Damn, this is brutal.
Ja? Ja?
Da kommen noch mehr! Zu Befehl! Lade nach! Achtung! Feindliches Geschütz!
Ja, verstanden.
Pass auf, dass Sie uns nicht
Panzer einsatzbereit.
Well, this has a Brand gun in it, though. How much ammo? Oh, like 700 rounds? Okay.
Feuerbereit!
Oh, they actually captured our own AT gun. Two for two. That was brutal. Yeah, Matilda's an absolute beast. That thing is brutal.
Wo sollen wir mit dem Teil hin?
But we can capture it now.
Befehle!
So now it's ours.
Ja!
Jawohl!
Bereit! Kameraden, es geht los!
Nice of them to repair it for me. I think it's a little damage from my 3.5
Los jetzt! Bewegung!
kg round, but that was a hell of a fight. It's like fighting the Soviets. Slimy.
Wie lauten die Befehle?
Geht's los?
Panzer, wir sind einsatzbereit. Panzer erwartet Ihre Befehle.
sollen wir tun?
Wann geht's los?
Man, that universal mortar carrier is kind of nice.
Bereit.
Oh, what am I hitting for repair? I think R. What's funny is I've set all my controls to be the controls I used to use from Men of War Assault Squad, and I never changed them. So it's all muscle memory, and I can't remember what they are. It's like F for infantry, E for anti-tank grenades, R for repair.
Ja.
Yeah, no, it's not R for repair. I don't remember. Or maybe it's automatic. I don't know. I never think about it.
Rücken wir aus?
Oh yeah, Shift and R. You're right. Shift R. Oh yeah, it is. You're right. You could ask me, and I had no idea. That is exactly what it is. Shift and R. That's hilarious. Yeah, I'm playing against the AI. This is Conquest mode, so it's a PvE mode. It's the thing they're working on adding features to for the next update. So this is a beta you can get now and play. And I'm seeing some of the changes here, like being able to skip preparation phases and some stuff like that. But overall, I'll come clean, chat. This is just an excuse to play a very fun game and to tell everybody that's on sale on Steam. And if you're looking for something, you know, Company Heroes, you know, if you're a fan of that, you might like this too. Or Warno, Broken Arrow. A lot of micro here, but it's very fun. And it's nicely, like, good details in the game, like, really pretty. You think it's better than Company Heroes because there's more hardware to play with? Yeah, that's true. Like if you like War Thunder and you're very knowledgeable about tons of different tanks and vehicles, this has a lot more than other games, and the modding community has even more than that. Train artillery? Technically, the game has that in the Finnish DLC, but you're playing as like the Finns to destroy the guns.
Wie lauten die Befehle?
And there might be a couple missions where you actually get to have like an armored train, but I can't remember. Where you might be able to pull it up and do some damage.
Wir sind einsatzbereit.
Ja.
Well, I hope this doesn't have to be fully repaired, but in terms of it just being a beta, I'm just going to go ahead and
Erwartet Ihre Befehle.
finish the mission there. It's all good. We're not really playing for keeps. If it comes along, it comes along. Ooh, Star Wars mod, yeah. Yeah, we should get a Star Wars game like this. Oh, good, we did get the Matilda. Cool. Resupply all. Yes. Oh, Matilda's worth 30. I should probably do... Yeah, Command Squad and then call in Stage 3. With 100 points, wow. Yeah, that mortar carrier is really nice. Even the Pack 36 is still useful, especially against the number of universal carriers we're seeing. Okay, we need medics. So let's get rid of the Morse car. See if I can actually find a medic squad now. That'll start saving us some points too. Yeah, they are. Good. So early medics, try to try to keep them alive. We'll try. Universal. Maybe I'll even bring a universal carrier with us. And we could bring that big artillery gun. Oh, the next mission is a defense. I'll dismiss that for more more riflemen. Rifle squad is 114. Well, you know that Matilda is such a big win. I don't want to get rid of that. Mortar carrier is really nice too. But we need more infantry. Nah, it's okay. We'll put that under phase 3. Oh no, we can put it on phase 1. Defend the factory. Bum, bum, bum. As a reminder, chat, if you like this game, make sure you subscribe and follow. Hopefully we'll be playing a lot more of this in the future. And we got Broken Arrow later today too with the big life-changing update, folks. Your life's, even if you don't even play Broken Arrow, your life's going to change. You're going to notice it. Things will be different. It's like when you like leave the house for the day or something like that, and then you come home and someone else has changed all the furniture in the house. Intelligence reports enemies arriving soon from areas. Prepare for... Oh yeah, we're defending it. So they're coming in from the west side. Oh, this map again, okay. Good thing we went with infantry. So let's put the Lee gun up at the church for now. And the AT gun. You read the update. The main point is the prep timer and the new buttons allow you to a lot more convenience playing fortifications, mines, and engineers and conquest defense missions. Yeah, I saw that too. Yeah, we have this this thing here. I'm actually glad you mentioned that because I even forget using it because I've been just deploying from the edge of the map out of habit, but yeah. If I place our deployment point here, for example, and then click our new units, then they're just set up right there.
Lauten die Befehle.
I forget, it's so new I even forget using it, and that's the point, is to come here and like use that, and then I forget to do it.
Packt mal zusammen.
So that's nice.
Wo sollen wir mit den Teilen? Nehmt das Teil in die Hand und los.
Jawohl. Ja.
Wie lauten die Befehle? Wo sollen wir mit dem Teil hin?
Okay, we got double mega artillery. RimWorld never budges in price. Oh, really? RimWorld never goes down? I think the same about Factorio, too. They never put it on sale.
Panzer, wir sind einsatzbereit.
Ja, wohin mit dem Ding? Wo soll das Ding hin?
Oh, RimWorld goes on sale all the time. It's literally on sale right now. Oh, okay.
Panzer einsatzbereit.
Maybe people don't consider a sale to be unless something's like 65, 75% off.
Panzer meldet sich einsatzbereit.
Because sometimes the game will come out and it'll have that like 10% off launch week discount, which is kind of cool, actually. But that's like an introductory rate. It's not like a real discount, you know?
Sanitäter bereit.
Well, that's a destroyed tank there.
In Bewegung. Sanitäter ist einsatzbereit.
Panzer meldet sich einsatzbereit. Panzer einsatzbereit.
Ja.
Okay, so let's take one squad, and one squad's gonna have to be in the city. Oh, this is totally the Netherlands.
Befehl wird ausgeführt. Mir nach.
All right, let's try to dig in up here.
Zu Befehl.
Wann geht's endlich los?
So the Brits have been calling out that mega artillery all the time, so like cover ain't enough anymore. It'll be okay in the city.
Wann geht's endlich los? Jawohl. Geht's los?
Was sollen wir tun?
Haben wir einen Marschbefehl? Ja.
Okay.
Wo sollen wir mit dem Teil hin? Nehmt das Teil in die Hand und los! Rücken wir aus?
Jawohl.
I think we're gonna get hit by artillery.
Los!
Was sollen wir tun? Bereit.
Wann geht's endlich los?
Wie lauten die Befehle?
Befehle? Ja?
Wie lauten die Befehle?
Jawohl.
Well, hopefully that'll be good.
Wo soll das Ding hin? Dann packt mal zusammen.
Okay, so that big mega artillery, I'm gonna put that on hold fire. So that's gonna be a manual fire because that thing can really wreck. That thing causes a lot of damage.
Wann geht's denn endlich los? Ja, wohin mit dem Ding?
Rücken wir aus?
Dann gibt's nochmal Schnitzel.
Okay, 30 seconds. I guess we'll just milk the points that we get. At least we got a lot of good line of sight too for the artillery.
Jemand eine Runde Skat gefällig?
All right, here they come. Oh, attacking from up there.
Wo sollen wir mit dem Teil hin?
Achtung, Feindpanzer!
Wir brauchen schwerere.
Wo soll das Ding hin?
Wo kommt der denn her?
Ja, wohin mit dem Ding? Wie lauten die Befehle?
Holy hell. Whoa. War's over, boys. Wow. That was big. Fire that again in the same spot.
Feuerbereit!
I don't know what happened in that next round. Let's fire again.
Feuerbereit!
Lade nach!
Oh, good. They killed that vehicle.
Panzer, wir sind einsatzbereit.
Wir sitzen hier wie auf dem Präsentierteller.
Uh-oh. Cruiser Mark IV. Oh, two of them? Matilda 2 over there. Nuclear launch detected. Ooh. That shell lands right. That could be all 3 tanks knocked out. This thing's reload is so slow. Capturable AT guns out there. They don't even care. Wow. That artillery hit right there didn't even, at the back of that tank, didn't do nothing. Bogus. Wow, Lee gun got destroyed? Damn. They're launching a serious counterattack. Three shots left. I'm hoping we're at least tracking these vehicles to stop them, and then we just wait out the clock. Dude, that's insane. They've got so many Matildas. We would have to have like bum rushed and flak 88, and even that wouldn't be enough because then we'd have to deal with infantry. We need something serious to stop a Matilda. Even a Pack 40 would have a tough time. Although that would be doable. Big boom. Would have also been good to think about AT mines here and putting them on that road. Kind of cool that the enemy actually stuck to that up until the city. Well, there's those universal carriers again. Never mind that, there's too many tanks. Officers have more capture points. That's good to know. Okay, battle's over now. Now we gotta cheese, see if we can run out the clock. Could happen. Shoot him, dude. It's over. I could hold against like what 5, 6 Matildas, firing like 200 millimeter artillery shells at them. The Matildas, dude, won't crack, man. It's insane. Oh, we were so close too. Mines on the road would have done a difference here. Mm-hmm. Well, maybe. Man, we got 927. Damn. They got the place surrounded. See, yeah. I wonder. Oh, damn! What? That's amazing. The AI actually dropped its troops off. Oh, I thought they were getting the guys out of that thing to secure the building. That's over. Bogus. Oh, such a close game too. Way too many Matildas. Now I need like a flak 88 or nothing. Like we need a Tiger to take on the Matildas or something equivalent, or at least 70. I don't know, 75 millimeter. I don't know. Defenses are hard against them. But that's why we're working down to the Panzer 4G. We're going to need that. One loss can ruin a conquest. Yeah, we have 2 now, mostly due to the same situation. Well, first it was the universal carrier spam. Now it's the Matilda spam. Boy, that gun, though, killed so many enemy infantry. That was insane. Okay, let's put 2 tanks into that, and then two rifle squads and a medic. And then well, I'm just going to go with that, and then we got to get more points for something like the I need like a mortar or a Lee gun again. Nuclear bomb would have made the difference. I don't know, man. That Matilda would have been like, what is that? No, that doesn't apply to me. Physics and logic. The Matilda, a lot of people think was made of iron, but it was a new material called boginium. Deflects all logic, reason, fairness. Attack is easy because they don't get as many of those things. Defense hard because then they're like, well, we get 7 Matildas. I'm like, well. Oh god, a land mattress? Oh. Those were brutal in Men of War. right, this should be an easier time. The hell was that?
Achtung, Feindpanzer! Verwundet an Bord!
Incredible. Yeah, I have to recalculate every time to throw that AT grenade. Alright, I'll rescue him. Luckily we have medics.
Braucht jemand einen
Are you kidding me? Wow, dude. So we need Tiger 2. We need Panzer 2 A's Leopard 2 A7s in order to win this campaign, I think.
braucht einen Sanitäter. Täter ist unterwegs. Verstanden.
Insane levels of bogosity. Who is that?
Hello.
Oh, hey, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
Fine, I guess.
How goes your match?
Fine. A lot of bogosity here.
Oh. Are you playing against AI or?
Yeah,
players?
AI. Against a vehicle that's like a mini... it's tough.
Oh yeah. Those early game, some of the early game tanks are really good. I mean, up until you're fighting tank v tank.
Nein, jetzt. Ich werde gebraucht.
Well, I'm in tank v tank right now, but enemies light tanks out. They're just better than our medium tanks.
Ooh, that's the worst.
I'm fighting like cruiser Mark 1s and 2s that are like essentially little tankettes, but they're just slicing through Panzer 3s. And I've been wanting to get to the 4, but you know how these games go. One tough match and it's all over. You can't even have a match be close. It has to be absolute total dominance, and if it's only 99.9%, you're dead.
Yep.
Sanitäter ist einsatzbereit. Zugverstärkung! Schnell, in Deckung! Schnell in Deckung! Schnell in Deckung!
I don't know why the AI would path that way. I love it though. Wow, wow. Vehicle can just turn before we can even throw. Vehicle's able to rip and dip before grenades even thrown. That's insane. Pinto, we gotta play some Broken Arrow. Is that what you're looking to play? And he's gone. Okay. Well, I was gonna either play multiplayer with him.
Crap, sorry.
Oh, hello.
Sorry, I was muted because I was coughing earlier, and I forget to mute all the time. You think the red light on my mic would like let me know, but I'm kind of down to play anything. I do love some Broken Arrow.
Yeah, I know.
I think I'm gonna look over the deck system.
I want to get started with that like ASAP too.
Well, I'm free. I'm all yours.
Okay. Well, this Conquest is getting congested, so. Oh, you can actually restart? Oh, prior to the beginning of this battle. Oh. Well, I don't think I've ever restarted. So wait, this actually brings me back to the menu, and I can bring different stuff? Because we need at least 45 Tiger 2s. Only way to get through those Garbo Comets and Cupids and Donners and Blitzens that the enemy's bringing. That's insane, dude. I can't believe that those two tank. That's insane. We have to like link everything together. That's awesome. That's really cool. All right, let me check something here. Okay, here's what we're going to do today, chat. So later on, we got Broken Arrow, which should be in just a little bit. I want to start that earlier than we normally would with the boys because, you know, we got to make some decks and things like that. And it's a big day for that game. And each game's about, was it, Pinto, 45 minutes at the most?
Yeah, I think 45 minutes.
You know what we had? I don't know if you were there, but the day after, actually, I think it was the day after you joined us and you didn't join the next day. Every match we were playing, people were just bailing. We were not able to complete a lot of matches. I had never, every once in a while we'd have a surrender, but I think we played like, I don't know, 6 to 8 matches, and every one of them except for one was a surrender. So people were bailing in like 20 minutes, 30 minutes. So we were able to get way more games in. It was just kind of like a cascading thing. So I wonder if that'll be what the case is today with the update. People will build a deck, won't work out, and then they'll just head back to the drawing board. And no shame to them. It's just like, you know, you just don't know until you try. So here's what I'm going to do, Pinto. I'm going to drop a video now for Ruse, chat. I'm going to go live to another video on that game. It's back on Steam now after about 10 years of being off. And then we're going to come back to the full new update for Broken Arrow. But this was just the beta version of Call to Arms Gates of Hell Ostfront for the Conquest mode. So hopefully we come back to this one. When this releases, when this Conquest mode is out, I think we should try to play again with like Pinto and Elmox and stuff, and we'll do like a multiplayer Conquest mode, which may make things a little easier. And Elmox is usually pretty good at his guidance of what we should bring into the battles. But basically, what we need to bring is a hell of a lot earlier, like Mega AT. Boy, are we going to really need some AT. So I'm going to send you all to some ruse, take a little break, and then it'll be a big day of Broken Arrow, and then maybe some SnowRunner tonight. So it's going to be a big day of like military vehicles because, you know, as you all know, a lot of trucks are also military trucks, so that'll be cool too. So Pinto,
A whole lot of explosions.
a whole lot of explosions. So I'll be back in a little bit. Enjoy episode 7's Bridge Too Far, by the way, chat. Operation Market Garden in Ruse. So that's going to be a good episode. A lot of struggle there. A lot of struggle. So I'll drop a link for it in the chat. And yeah, I'll see y'all in a bit. Pinto, whip your deck out. Get ready.
Ooh.
It's gonna be a
Chat,
big day.
please don't judge my deck. It's not a big deck, but it's a funny deck. Great personality.
Oh yeah, a lot to laugh at there, I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, very well-rounded deck.
Very, very. Okay, we'll see y'all in a bit. Ugh, Pinto, it is so humid here. I feel like I need to take a shower right now.
Oh, dude, you're telling me I'm covered in sweat from like being outside for maybe an hour.
Oh my god, this is slime. I just feel like a amphibian. Like I've just
Chat,
come out.
I'll say this.
What?
For $100, I will send you my sweaty t-shirt.
Bye guys. Bye Pinto.